We are in official launch mode, ladies and gentlemen. I turned the shower on this morning. I was so excited that I started doing all my posts and my updates before I got in the shower. It took me so long to do, by the time I got in the shower, I ran out of hot water. I think I left the shower running for like 45 minutes. So 6 degrees it was, and I had to have a cold shower this morning.
Did you have a good weekend?
I spent as much time as possible with Noah, so it was basically a Noah fest. He had oysters for the first time, and he loved them. This kid loves everything that's good for him. Should we just kick it off? Yes. This week, my top 5 for this week is we need to launch. We want to go live today for the social experiment. I want to finish the Snapchat blog post. My value for this week is, we get things done and we focus on results, because that's what we fucking do. This week, social. Share it, like it, comment. Just the more we share, the more they share, the more viral it goes. So this is really important this week. Yeah, I was so vivid. I literally was in the dream. It was lucid, and I was like 55,000 views, and I kept checking. 50. We've had 50. No, that can't be right. But it was 55,000 views. So I think for the launch, also for regional targeting, I'm going to go broad. So we're going to be targeting not just Australia. We're going to go US and also UK as well. So really start going after the markets that we're going to eventually get into. Here's my thinking strategically. We post it native on Facebook. We then want to be pixeling everyone who consumes, like a 3-second pixel. We then want to be retargeting those people with the follow-up video next week. We're going to be starting off with 5 to 6 minute episodes, and as we build consumption, we'll be slowly building the episode length up to a point where we get to like 12 minutes.
This is exciting. Can't wait to see the video.
I'm curious if you should set the ads up first before we actually say to everyone, hey guys, it's live, to obviously increase the reach, or does it not matter?
It's not going to make much difference, because the only pixeling you can do is paid pixeling, not organic.
Right.
I've got a video that's gone viral on my page. It's had 67 million views. But
yeah, I saw that.
I can't pixel it. It's all organic. So.
But what if you would advertise that video?
Then it would only get the paid people that I've paid for.
Okay.
They got you stitched up real good.
Yeah, don't they? I didn't consider that. How can we hack that? Then we'll launch this. You make it magic, and I think 55,000's been conservative now. I actually think we should probably be aiming for more. I don't know. The number in my head is 120,000. Am I being ridiculous?
No, that's fine.
But if we hit 55,000, then my dream came true.
Great, thanks.
All right, thanks, Ben.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye. We basically woke up. Well, it was Gary Vee. We brought Gary Vee out to do a talk for us for our K2 Elites in Las Vegas last year, and he kind of kicked my ass in the nicest way possible. And then over Christmas, I just realised that we really had to do something.
It's daunting for people, I think, to go, what am I going to do? What content am I going to create?
Exactly.
I mean, it's just day-to-day stuff. It's what you're doing.
Exactly. We are about to launch the social experiment. Get over to my Facebook page. It's going to be live in the next 15 minutes. You better be ready. Okay, so this is literally live. We are publishing the social experiment. It's like giving birth for the first time. Not that I've ever given birth, but I've had a baby, but not that I had the baby. You know what I mean? Oh, we're live. All right, now we've got to get real. Let's get busy. Whoa, camera down.
Because I'm a researcher. That's my degree. No one would think I was a researcher.
Well, I disagree, because the way you explore conversations with clients is very much research-based.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I deep dive.
Exactly.
All right, and then what else? And they tell me, that's interesting and why. Yeah.
And that's why I think someone who can research and persuade is far more effective than someone who can just pitch and sell. Yeah. It's interesting.
Oh my God, Kate, I've just seen your teaser video. I'm just in a restaurant, so I'm actually going to walk outside. Just give me 2 seconds.
Mr. Farrell, I've been so dying to speak to you. I'm really stoked that you've got a chance to watch the video. Really keen to get your feedback, mate. I've definitely, you're someone whose opinion I trust dearly.
I don't know how you've done this, but I genuinely am feeling so buzzed and pumped from watching that video that Kay, fuck man, and I never swear. I think this is must-watch, water cooler, conversational talk where people say, have you seen this? Because
I'm just going to pause it for a second because this guy never sends Voxes more than a minute and he hates it. He detests it when he does. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds and he's still going.
It's just so real, man. They say you should really just focus on this is in essentialism. In essentialism, if it's not a clear yes and it's a clear no. You should only focus really on one or two things that you really enjoy and that you can do well, and focus just on those. I think you have discovered one of your hidden superpowers. Just something that is, I guess, fun, but you're organically good at it. It just feels like, this is your sweet spot.
No pressure.
You should be doing a lot more of this. And incredibly impressed.
4 minutes
I think
now.
It's phenomenal what you're doing, and I will shut up now because I don't know.
So let me give you some context on that feedback. Not only has he been voted #1 internet marketer and internet marketing service like 5 or 6 years in a row, when he first moved to Hollywood, he's also been in radio for over 10 years. Like he was in the #1 radio station Drive Time in the UK as the #1 presenter. When he moved to LA, he was a writer, so he's actually written on a number of sitcoms and different movies. He's also been a producer on a number of different movies in Hollywood as well. So when it comes to content, this guy's bar is very high. And I always send him my videos because when I send him my videos, I know I'm always going to get very honest critique and honest feedback. When it comes to content, his opinion matters to me more than almost anybody's. 1,100 views in 26 minutes. That's a great start, mate.
I'd love to know your strategy as well regarding releasing the content, because one thing I've discovered is it's not just about having good content.
Mate, in a nutshell, and I know this is going to sound completely counterintuitive to a marketer, but the strategy is, at this point right now, and there is a bigger strategy in play, is consumption and engagement. We just want people to view it, we want people to consume it, and we want people to engage with the content. We want to create fellowship, we want to create community. We want to do what social media is supposed to do, which is focus on community and focus on adding value to engage people, rather than, giving a little bit of value then sending out a whole bunch of douchey fucking offers that, ultimately can turn some people off. And share with people and show people exactly what it is that we're doing step by step so that they can follow along and do the exact same thing. It's like in business, right? If your #1 goal in business is to make money, you're always going to find a way to fuck it up and make a mistake, and you'll always have a narrower focus than someone who's doing it purely just for the love of it. Someone who's doing it for the love of it and they're really passionate about it and they're working in a commercial, space or vertical, they're always going to monetize it. But they don't monetize it because they're focusing on the money. They monetize it because they're focusing on doing what they love. And I see this as the same. It's a passion project. And I know if I just keep producing content that people love, the rest will take care of itself, with or without a great strategy, with or without an intelligent, back-end approach. I'm not really looking at this stage for a TV deal out of it. If anything, I want to own the network. I don't want to work for the network. So by actually having our own show and having control of our own production, we basically get to call the shots and we can do with it what we like without any constraints of, commercial networks and the way that they want to do it. I've completed everything on my list today except for launching visual, and I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Mate, what's happening?
Oh, mate, it's not good news. I'm absolutely gutted and devastated.
All right, thanks, pal. All right, bye. The sales guy that we just hired, who just signed a contract, just pulled out because he got offered a job for 20 grand more. It's just interesting with salespeople. He said all the right things, he loved this is the job that he wanted, but apparently 20 grand was enough to change his mind. But I'd much rather that happen now than down the track. I'm like dropping everything. If you can't take me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. It is what it is, but as I said, it looks like he's resigned. Well, that was what I was told anyway, that he was going to resign. So what do we do, mate? My #1 focus is to add value. My #1 focus is to, really be of help and service to people. And I know it's counterintuitive because everyone's asking me, what's the strategy? What's the money plan? It's like, you know what? The reality is the money plan is just keep giving, just keep adding value, and just keep, focusing on the engagement, and the rest will just happen naturally. And that's what the experiment really is showing people, teaching people to stop focusing on the wrong fucking thing. Teaching people to stop focusing on the money, because that's when you fuck it up. On the sales, on the leads, just give and realize that the rest will happen naturally if you do it in the right way and you're not a douchebag about it. I think it's about 8 p.m. on the night of the launch. We are currently sitting at around almost 9,000 views, 8,900 views, and the post has only been live for 5 hours. So I'm out here, I don't know if you can see this, I'm cooking my dinner. So I'm out here kind of just in awe of the power of the social experiment and the legs that it's gaining already. Look, I don't think I'm nervous, but I'm certainly peaceful. It's kind of weird. Peaceful, happy, calm, but just really excited to see where this goes. Do you want me to get Marie to follow you up with a call so you can have a chat about Nail It Scarlett? That's how business is done. When someone comes to sell you, you sell them. That's the second time we've done that.
Oh, yes.
But her skills right now aren't at the level that they need to be.